this is DJ Wolf here. You know, I was thinking, all this racism and hate and hatred and evilness in this world today, man. I just thought about something. I used to listen to something a couple years ago called the Daily Audio Bible, where I would listen to a specific sermon or a specific chapter or two in the Bible for that day and get some lessons out of it. I'm going to start back getting that because I kind of feel like now, man, honestly, and I know what people say, well, the churches ain't been doing that, and you see what happened to Bishop Eddie Long. Damn all of that. My thing is, this is my take on it, and I've said it before and I'm saying it again. I'm not worried about all the drama. All I'm worried about is myself, my thoughts about my family, and the world. There's too much evil out here, man. There's too much hate, too much sadness, too much loneliness, too much jealousy, like my pastor was saying yesterday. And he preached a powerful sermon on that. And we got to get right, people. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it's just too much BS out here today, man. And I think I'm going to get back into that. I need to get my mind right and get back into that, because, you know, I'm back in church. I've been going back to church the last 4 years, 4.5 years almost. And it's all good, but I need that teaching, that daily teaching, man, because this world is just evil, man. This world ain't living right anymore. You know, when you got all 7 continents protesting against Donald Trump, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. It really does. And it's just, people ain't living right, people ain't acting right, people ain't talking to each other right, people looking at you wrong. I'm saying, I can just go on and on and on and on and on. You know, how rotten this world has really gotten to be anymore, man. And I said I'm going to start reading. Matter of fact, I used to get like a daily Bible quote. I'm going to try to set that up, because I'm going to tell you right now, even if I had to read it on the podcast sometimes, which is something I may start doing anyway, because it's just an evil world, man. And we need to get something to balance you, you know, to top you off, to set you right, to take the edge off of you. Oh, yeah. That name is Jesus. I'm telling you right now, for real. It's the best move I ever made. I should have made it a long time ago and kept on with it, but I didn't. But never too late to get yourself right, man. You know, and I know some people are like, oh, well, you know, you trying to talk about religion, and, you know, y'all preach about God, no, all they do is collect money and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, I can't speak for everybody or every church. All I know is where I'm at, where I've been going for the last 4 years, them people have been nothing but saints in terms of the way they respect me, and vice versa. You know, and I see nothing but love. Real talk. That's all I can say. If it was, and I've been to other churches that weren't so much like that, but where I've been going the last 4 years, it's been like that ever since. And I'll be honest with you, not everybody, every place is your friend, or want to be your friend, or actually is even trying to pretend like they want to be your friend. And that's all right. That's life. That's everywhere you go. You know? And even some churches are like that. Some people in some churches are like that. But I used to worry about that. I don't worry about that no more. If we cool, we cool. We ain't. That's fine. I'm there to get a message about the good book from the Lord every Sunday. I don't care about all the other drama. All the other drama does not matter. You know? They really don't anymore. I'm learning that more and more. You know? Because I was in a situation where I was told I need to be singing in the choir and blah, blah, blah. You know? That's what got me out of going as a teenager, because I let somebody talk me out of doing what I love doing. I used to teach Sunday school. My mother had reminded me. She had to remind me of that, and I did. Back in the early 80s, as a 16-year-old teenager, I was teaching Sunday school for 3 years. 3 or 4 years. You know, whenever the Sunday school teacher was out, she'd call me up. I go over the lesson plan the night before. I highlight stuff. I go in there. I execute. I keep a time check. We collect the money in our Sunday school. We had our own Sunday school room at the church that I was at. And I'm kind of feeling now it's time for me to get back into that. You know, because this is an evil, evil, evil world, man. I'm telling you, people just don't have no cut cars no more. People don't drive right. People don't act right. People don't talk right. People don't walk right. It's just evil. And they don't give a damn. That's the even worst part about it. They don't give a damn. You know? At some point, you individually have to give a damn about yourself and what matters to you most in your life. You know? Because there are a lot of things matter to me. Hope. Dreams. Positivity. Family. You know? God. Because at some point, man, the two ends of the bread has got to meet the meat. It's got to get between the meat. I mean, it's not a great metaphor, but in other words, to make the sandwich whole, the two ends of the bread, or the two slices of the bread, got to come together between to hold the meat in between. Or the meat got to come between the two slices of bread. In other words, that makes the whole sandwich. Bad analogy on it, but still, what I'm trying to say is, man, at some point, you gotta decide whether you're gonna live right or perish in hell. You know, one of the two. You know, I'd rather live right. Because just like I said again, people aren't living right no more. People just doing some foul, dastardly stuff, and they don't care, and it hurts. It hurts. It just breaks my heart, man. It's heartbreaking, man. It really is. You know, and I hate to go back at it again because I know a few of them. Some of these single mothers, man, they have 4 or 5 kids, man, no daddy, and they go out there and do the same thing every weekend, try to look, you need to go find you a new dad. It's just the same old stuff. And one thing that I notice about our communities, man, one of the things they do not like to talk about is abstinence. I never hear it. I never hear preachers talk about it. I never hear politicians talk about it. I never hear, I'm not even sure schools talk about it because my son ain't been in school in a while, and I don't have a daughter, so as far as, in school. So I don't know. But I do know that it's not being addressed the way it should be. I know that much. Because if it was, all this BS wouldn't be happening the way it is. And that's a fact. But it's sad. It makes me sad every time I think about it, man. It's like, wow. What is it that we're not addressing to our kids, man? What is it that we're not addressing to the communities about things that need to be really addressed as far as morals and all of that? Because we don't teach that. You know? We don't. You wait till your kids get in trouble and all of a sudden, ooh, you need to come to a Jesus moment. No. You need to start right now. Okay? And I was just thinking about that. There was this, I think it was Atlanta. When did I go to Cleveland? 2015. It seemed like it had been yesterday, but it was 2015. I took my family up there. We went to my mother's church, which actually was the original church that I started teaching Sunday school at. And it was this young boy. He had been in and out of jail. I guess he was one of my mother's fellow parishioners' nephew or grandchild, something like that, and he had been in and out of jail. And I had a nice little talk to him and stuff, man. And I told him, I said, let me know, man. Talk to my mom's or whatever, and she'll get with me, and I'll, get you a call or whatever, man. We have the conversation. I was serious about that. I never heard from him. That was a year and a half ago, but a lot of these kids get caught in peer pressures, no foundation in their homes, and that's why I better not ever hear a black woman talk about a black woman could raise a boy better than a you know what? Somebody do that on my live show. She said, I better not ever hear a black woman ever say again that a young mother can raise a boy to be a man as good as a man. That is the biggest lie ever told. That's impossible. Because number one, you're a mother. And number two, you're not a man. Okay? That's like a couple of years ago. And this also happened in my church. We were talking about Happy Father's Day, and I heard one of the women in the church, when the female person said, Happy Father's Day to me. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? She actually said that. And I'm thinking, no, ain't no Happy Father's Day to you. You can't have Mother's Day and Father's Day. That's what Mother's Day is for, bitch. Excuse my French. See, I'm backsliding. And I really didn't mean to do that. But it just pissed me off. Bitch is also named a female dog, by the way. But it's just the point that she sit there and felt that, I should be getting Mother's Day card and a Father's Day card. No, that's bull. No, that's what... See, black women got to have everything their way no matter what. But yet she have a problem laying down with a guy who she probably knew was no good when she messed with him in the first place. Now all of a sudden you gotta be a father too. But I don't even want to get into that no more. It just ticked me off, man. And people just use excuses after excuses after freaking damn excuses. So I just want to get that off my chest right quick. I was a little perturbed by it. I really was. I was like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious about that, what you just said? I just couldn't believe it. I just could not believe what they said. Well, anyway, that's all I had to say, but I am going to try to get more into the word. Like somebody was saying, Sunday school, adult Sunday school class, she was basically saying, you know what? Y'all people, you wait until you get to church and you only do, you read the Sunday school book or whatever, you read the verse on Sunday, and that's it. You think, I'm good. You got to read it every day. And I think this was one of my resolutions I wanted to do, along with the exercise and dieting. The dieting is going good. My exercise, I just hadn't gotten to it yet. I'm hoping to get to it by tomorrow or Wednesday sometime, because my next weigh-in is Wednesday. But yeah, the getting back into the good book on the regular is something I really do need to do. Seriously, I really do need to do it. And I recommend it for anybody, whether you're in trouble or whether you're not in trouble, or whether you're just right in the middle of the road or something like that. Get back into it, man. I'm telling you, get your heart right. Fix your mind right, man. I'm telling you, that's happened to me. I was 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, I was... Well, actually, about 4 years ago. About a little over 4 years ago, I was just in a point where I just didn't give a damn about anything anymore. I was just so ticked off about life, man, and I was going through some stuff. And going back was probably the best move I made. And I don't regret it. Maybe once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. I don't regret it. I really don't. So, anyway, any case, this DJ Wolf. Slow it down here a little bit. Let me make this turn. That's about all I got to say. Questions or comments about what I talked about or anything else I talked about, of course, feel free to contact me. DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com. DJ Wolf Live on Facebook. Of course, Frontier TV on YouTube and at Frontier on Twitter. All right, guys. This It's DJ Wolf. I got more shit about this other stuff on the back burner. I'll talk to you guys later.